Okay, on to level 6. Double crosser. 80 lemmings, 76 to be saved. Oh my god, there's a time limit as well. Wow. No miners or digger. Oh, there's 2 digger pickup skills at the bottom though. It's a bit toughy, this one. At least the lemmings are pre-contained. I'm guessing that's the digger is going to be used at the edge here. I'm just testing at the moment. I'm just gonna see how the lemmings get freed. That's burning acid, okay. Can they be freed for this digger? That's the question. No, because he digs all the way through. Okay, let's try something else then. There can be a splat there as well. Wow. What about this climb bomb? No. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any way to salvage this by the looks of it. I'll try to climb a 1 pixel up, but I think that'll probably be... No. I think we're pretty much at the limit of what we can actually achieve there, so... Alright, okay, we're going to try something else then, obviously. I think we might have to build them out. Well, we know that that's drop was survivable because I used a climber and he didn't need a floater to get down to that slope. I don't think building out's an option though, because they can't get to the exit otherwise. That was already proven quite tricky, to be honest. Okay, again, I'm just going to test the climber, test the ability to build to the exit. They can make it, okay. I'm sure the solution's not as simple as that, though. The 4 blockers. It's like that contest level again, that bullet ride rule 1 contest level. Why the 4 blockers? God, every first level is tripping me up at the moment, apart from first 2. It's not fair, is it? I don't even know where to begin with this level. I don't even know what the diggers are for. What can the diggers be used for? We've already established that digging out of these starting pits is not ideal. Do you think perhaps you have to route all the lemmings through one side or something? That way you'll be able to you'll save builders. That doesn't seem to work either because you have to. Yeah, it's not going to work. I can see something that might work, but you need 5 builders to be able to do that. No, correction, you probably need 6 actually. Yeah, it's not going to work. the name of the level. I might provide a clue. Double crosser. What if that includes crossing over builders or something? Try getting a climb route. And to be honest, I don't really see how they're going to double cross, to be honest, because one's slightly ahead of the other. Unless you put them like that. How are you going to get to the exit now? I don't think it's even possible to get to the exit now. I think this level's hard enough without a time limit. I don't know why there's a time limit on this one. I still don't know how the diggers are used in the solution either. I'm guessing digging through these little things that are sticking out is not going to help the solution in any way. None of the diggers survived. That might be pretty key to the solution. Problem is, what are the rest of the Lemmings going to do when we free them? Trying to dig at the very last bit, right as far left as possible, so we can bash there, and then the Lemmings survive. Okay, that's pretty key. Okay, so at least we can see why the diggers are used now. They're pretty key to getting the Lemmings out safely. Okay, so what's the next dilemma? We've got to stop these Lemmings from. We've got to stop all the Lemmings from dying while we're digging out of the starting pit. Unless we can actually save some just by... I mean, how many died? 1, 2, 3. Who died? Did the Basher die? How did the Basher die? Seriously, explain that one to me, Ida. I'm curious. Does he actually fall from additional pixel of height or something? Maybe the height the Lemming falls from is measured by his fists or something. Let me test something a moment. No, don't make the digger. Don't make the digger a blocker. Don't make him a blocker either. There you go, Namida, you're happy. I used the control key to do that one. Oh, are you serious? You're doing a fucking phase 2. You're doing a phase 3 there. Phase 1, whatever it's called. Damn it. Double damn it. We'll do it there. Oh, they survived there. Cool. Okay there. Okay then, that's pretty relevant as well then. Okay, so let's try and throw a solution together now. Problem is we can't really lose many more lemmings after that, after all that. We can only lose the 2 bombers that we use on either side there, and the 2 climbers that fall down to their dooms here. After collecting the pickup skills. I suppose they can build 1 bridge before they fall though. It's probably going to waste a lot of time though. Give it a try anyway. That's what I'm trying to do here. So we can do the same on the other side as well. Okay. I can't do anything until they've collected the pickup skills. I hope they're not standing too close such that they're going to bash the wrong way. Nope, that's good. There's a way to free this blocker now without blowing a hole in the floor. Nope. This is absolutely frustrating, this level is. I suppose we could just blow up the blocker itself. I wonder if that would help. No, are you serious? That's horrible. Why would you do this? I'm sure I'm missing something to this solution. Can you free these lemmings with a blocker? Yes, you can. And they survived the fall. Good. It's just a basher on its own is not going to help. And we can't get these blockers off the ground in any way. How close is that bomber to not making a hole? It's debatable. I mean, if that block was standing any closer to the edge, it would be falling in with the digger. God, this level is horrible. Hate it. Starting to think I should just play Lemmings Plus games and just not bother playing the final ranks anymore. They end up pissing me off more than I enjoy them. No, I just don't see it. I really don't see it. I mean, if there's a way to get rid of these blockers without blowing them up, we'd be good, but no, there isn't. There's no way to do this without using blockers. No, I don't see that happening either, to be honest. I've laid out half the path using the climbers, but there's still quite a significant way for them to go. I mean, how long would it take for them to finish that builder path off? Okay, so about 37.5 seconds. I think it was that when they started, but I'm just looking at the right hand one here. Yeah, it takes them about 9 seconds to complete, so it's way too long. See, I don't even know what I'm doing is right. We need to come up with a way for these climbers to be able to finish these bridges, but at the same time they need to go down here. That might be another way to look at it. I don't think finishing these bridges. I think finishing these bridges is a must. I don't know what that achieved, to be honest. Well, we know we need the digger pickup skills. There's no other way to safely get these lemmings out otherwise. We've established that blocking and bombing is not... bombing at any stage on that platform doesn't do anything. I feel like I'm close, but it's just one thing I'm not looking at, obviously. Nope, I don't see it. Sorry, people. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Okay, so I'm convinced the dilemma is we've got I'm convinced the climbers have to suicide. That's right. I mean, it's going to take too much skills to try and save them once they're at these stages here. I mean, we're allowed to lose 4 lemmings, so... And I'm convinced what I was onto with the digger and using the blocker on the digger was right. So that uses 2 of the blockers and it doesn't actually result in any lost lemmings, hence why the climbers are allowed to walk off the edge and die. So that's what confused me, the 4 blockers and the fact that there's only 2 bombers. The problem is we need to find a way of freeing the blockers. Okay, let's just do the climbers as usual anyway, because there's no getting around that. I wonder what would happen if someone falling from the trapdoor was a bomber. Because they're slightly off the ground, aren't they? And then we could bash underneath them. That might be worth a shot. I'm not even sure if we need to do that actually, because we have got 1 lemming separated out, haven't we? Might as well just collect the diggers straight away and just let them get on with it. Let's try a sting with the trapdoor lemmings anyway. Okay. Yeah, that works. That works quite well actually. All we have to do is bash underneath the blocker then. Oh, except that one gets bloody freed. So we need to do something about him. There we go. That should be a bit better. Beautiful, there we go. think that's a bit too late for the digger. Yeah. However, we can use this guy. That's too early. That's also too early. It's a bit better. That's also early. It's a bit late. Okay, let's give that a try. Increase the release rate now. Forget how many lemmings were. Oh, there's about 80 lemmings, so we need to increase our release rate pretty promptish now. Just need to get the timing right for freeing the blockers now. So I've done that too early. Please tell me this blocker's freeable. Yeah, it is. No! That's annoying, that is. So we'll go back and do all that again now. Okay, hold off a few more seconds. There we go. Done that about 2 seconds later now. Do this at the very last possible moment before he turns around. Oh my god. That was not a very tight time though. I still have 16 seconds left when I did that. Should have expected as much from Unimeda though. Using levitating bombers to create a hole to dig the blockers out. I should have seen that, to be honest. Should have seen that a lot earlier.